Okay, good afternoon, class. I think we're all here, so we're going to make a quick start. Oh, good afternoon, Jeff. How are you?
Yeah.
Take a seat quickly.
Jeff has just been dumped by his girlfriend by text message. The teacher doesn't know about the text, but he can see that this is not the usual Jeff that comes into the room.
Get out of my seat!
Jeff takes out his anger on another girl.
You girls are all the same, just doing whatever you like.
Chloe, you get Miss Stamper, please, quickly.
The teacher sends Chloe out for assistance.
Okay, Jeff, what's wrong?
She is always in my seat. She knows that. She does it to annoy me.
Okay, I understand. Look at me, okay. Quickly take a seat, in your seat.
With Chloe out of the room, the teacher can concentrate on calming Jeff down.
Jeff, to be fair, you were pretty upset before you came to the classroom. That was evident. Is that fair? Yeah? Right, we'll go outside and we can talk about it further. Yeah? Okay, let's go. Thank you, miss. Thank you.
I think that's a really good example of someone actually handling that kind of situation, that kind of aggression face on really, really well, really calmly.
For me, what was interesting is the way he removed Chloe from the situation. I think he did it very well in that there was no form of punishment for Chloe, so she didn't feel victimised because, you know, in that whole scenario, she was the victim. Obviously, he wanted to separate the two students so there wasn't this continued confrontation. So he gave her a clear task to go and get some support. I mean, he could have done it the other way and kind of told her to remain and tried to remove Jeff, but I think that would have just fueled the situation and Jeff wouldn't have followed that.
You know, it was about saving face, I think, because, you know, immediately that she's got the job, she can save face. There's a responsibility there to do something, and it's a distraction. And distraction's a great thing, isn't it? It's just, you know,
it was a very effective distraction, because if you just told her to wait outside whilst I'll deal with the situation, she'll be thinking, I was just sitting here quietly doing my work. Why am I the one being sent out? Surely it should be the other guy. But using that method of going to get the support staff, it worked quite well because she's thought, all right, I've got a task to do, I better go do this to help the teacher out, which was quite good.
It's respectful.
Also, when Chloe was leaving, Jeff started to follow her. He managed to conveniently put himself in between the two, which aided to diffuse the situation further.
Because his body language was good, wasn't it? Because when the boy moved to the back and did the kind of strop off at the back, when he moved towards him, if you noticed, he did it really quite slowly. It wasn't that he got in there as well in an aggressive stance. His posture was really calm, it was still relaxed. So what he was actually doing was keeping his own emotions in check and managing them effectively so that he wasn't mirroring that anger and that aggression that he got.
In all that time, he calmed the situation right down. Firstly, by telling him to sit down, the student to sit down. Normally, as soon as the student sits down, they tend to relax, and it's hard to be threatening when you're sitting down. He immediately followed that up by lowering to his level, talking quietly to the boy. So again, the rest of the class, you know, were not involved necessarily deeply within that confrontation. And I think it was key that he said, you know, we need to talk about this behaviour, but let's do it outside. So again, taking him away from that situation so it's not public humiliation.
It's respectful, isn't it? And I think that's because it's about that relationship of respect between the teacher and the student, because he felt that from the teacher. If you start shouting directly at someone who's getting angry, then clearly what's going to happen is you escalate it because you're mirroring anger with anger.
To deal with an outburst towards another student, try removing the non-aggressive student. Use calming body language, then deal with the aggressive student outside the classroom.